Hey guys, it's Kathleen, and as you can hear, it's a really crappy Saturday in Alabama, so there's no yard sales to be found. I mean, there weren't that many to begin with, and then the weather just washed them all away. But there are 2 estate sales. One of them, it is the second of 3 days, and the other one, it is the second day. I don't think they're having it on Sunday. I think today's the last day. So we're gonna give those a stab and see if we can find anything good. Both of them looked super vintagey. I didn't see any clothing or shoes or purses, which you know I love, but I did see a lot of vintage stuff. One of them had these vintage sterling silver Tiffany luggage tags, which I thought were super interesting. And in her ad on estatesales.net, she had them listed the pair for $100. So I'm sure they're gone because that would be a really good price, but I could easily clean them up and flip those. I'm sure they're not going to be there, but we're going to go digging through the piles and see what we can find. Let's go. Or so I thought. So I have been at this sale for probably at least 20 minutes when I realized that my GoPro was not turned on. So there's that. Sorry about that, but there is definitely a lack of footage. I will show you in the haul what I picked up when the camera was off. Thanks. You're fine. But it's just going to be a display.
That's what I'm saying. Come back tomorrow.
Exactly.
And if we still have it, we'll make you an even better deal.
On what?
The green piece.
We've got a lot of people coming Sunday to see if they're still here.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, see, I don't want it for my personal. I
She's
want
gonna
it
use
for
it as a
this.
display.
I think it'd be really pretty to hold on.
It's so big and has such a presence. You know,
Yeah.
it's right for that.
Yeah, it's right on my.
Yeah. You have your sewing machine. It's in Wisconsin.
Thank you. Sure. Okay, I did think for a hot minute about picking up this set of Dansk. However, I have got so many sets of serveware that I have got to get listed. So I ultimately passed.
We could certainly,
Oh.
the only 10 I know of is over there. But we'll help look for it. We'll get those
Excuse me. Somebody get the bag? It was a little old looking box. I had picked up a little glass.
Yeah, so it'll clean off some of it, but not all of it. It'll clean it enough to.
People really like, we put some little silver platters up there,
This is,
and they keep them on.
yeah.
Oh, I gotta catch them. They're trying to park in the driveway.
No. Okay, I did come prepared today, look at
They
me.
may be picking you up.
I'll come back for the ornaments. I won't forget this little I'm sorry. Okay, well, I got this for Ken. I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Michelle? The gentleman who bought the box of shells, he sent his sister here to pick them up.
In my car. Is she,
They're at the edge of the driveway. She didn't want to come in. She said they have other stuff to do.
I hear that.
Did you want to look around? No.
I am just a little bit. I was just gonna say.
Well, no, that's what the girl said. She said, no, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Well, the deals will be flowing. Some decent material back there. So.
Yeah, I looked kind of through that. Now, I'm a quilter. I know I need to talk to Kevin, and some of that may work, some of it may not.
Well, what she did is she had like a bespoke children's clothes boutique. Sounded. You probably put that all
I
together.
did,
But,
I did, because she had some neat little kitty stuff. I thought that was really neat.
Now, let's do your stuff, right?
Okay, thank you.
Well,
We were talking yesterday, you had
I'm like,
learning
Nick,
deal.
you know, it's like, I'm like.
Did you find your jar? No, I haven't found that one.
Good morning. Good, how are you?
Just perfect timing, didn't you?
I know, I really is. I got lucky with that. I'm like, I'm gonna have to find a post office after this.
Sure looked under the tables, because I had to put stuff in underneath. And there's a few things in that first room, just some prom dresses and a couple of pieces of furniture and a couple more pieces of art. You see, just things that are priced.
Okay.
Kids' toys and all.
Oh, okay, terrific. Thank you.
I like to sell them all, then I wouldn't have to pick them up every time they come.
I don't blame you.
But if I got rid of one Lego, I think they'd notice.
I know how that goes. I have 4 kids, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I did sneak out one thing and sell it yesterday. This long thing that they knock over everything with.
It says the Fire King is $15. Does that include the mugs and the creamer?
Yeah, it's all of them.
So it's all of them. Okay.
Yep.
So
Once all of them, I just have to price this set so I can get it
gotcha.
And there's paper and some boxes back under there. If you want to
Oh, that'll be
stuff.
terrific.
I don't want to wrap it in paper.
That would be so great.
Even unwrapped, I just kept.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a whole pile of that. I got 2 things back there. I missed that. Why that's so hidden?
Hey guys, welcome back for the haul. In total, I went to the 2 estate sales and then I did go to a kids consignment sale. Sometimes I have luck at those things, sometimes I don't. This one wasn't terrible, and I did get several adult clothing items that I purchased just for reselling. I also picked up a pair of shoes to resell and a couple of other little odds and ends that because it was the last day of the consignment sale, everything was half price. And so I really don't think I did too terrible. So for everything that I'm about to show you, I paid $64 total. So I have, I want to say, I think I have 13 different items or 14 different items. Anyway, the cost of goods ended up being $3.75 per item. Not ideal. Typically, I like to keep it around the $2 to $3 mark, but also not completely off base for what I consider a washout garage sale or yard sale thrifting weekend, where I'm going mostly to estate sales, which have been extremely picked over. Okay, I picked up this set of 4 books by Jan Carone called The Mitford Years. These had a really decent reselling value, and they seem to have a halfway decent sell-through rate. So I did pick them up. I ended up paying $4 for the set, $1 a book, which is a little high, but because it was a box set and all together, I took a chance on it. Now, when I did a deeper dive when I got home, this series sells much better when there are at least 2 other books in the set. So this is only the first 4, and I guess there's more. I think there's a lot more. So I'm just going to kind of hang on to it for a little while and see if I can find any other books from this set and then lot them up together. I think I may just want to get rid of it and just list them a little bit lower than what I had anticipated. But I thought it was worth a try. Okay, so these I thought were interesting. I don't remember these being in the store. These are Dove, and they are the Holiday Version Peppermint Bark Beauty Bar. And so these are from last year. So I paid only $1 for both of them. And when I looked at the comps, the 2-packs were going right around the $8 to $10 mark. So I did end up grabbing that. Now, this is my first ever time finding Fire King. And I knew when I was picking this up that this was not the most desirable pattern of Fire King. This is the white swirl with gold trim pattern, and I feel like the pastel-y kinds of Fire King sell way, way better than this. But I've never found it before. She sold me everything for only $15, which in hindsight, I think she was probably a reseller just getting rid of some stale inventory, so that doesn't bode very well. But I did want to try my hand at selling some Fire King. So I got cups and saucers. For some reason there's 7 saucers and 2, 4, 5, and 6 cups. So I still have to look a little bit deeper. When I was looking and just kind of scanning through the comps, it seemed to me that if I sell each of them individually, I'm going to do a lot better than lotting them up all together, which honestly, that's my preference anyway, because of packing. I mean, if I have to put all of this stuff together from a packing standpoint, it's a nightmare. And then somewhere in here, there is also a creamer. This one feels like a creamer, which these don't seem to go very high at all, but I just thought it was really pretty. I don't know. Something about it I liked. Not enough to keep it, mind you, but enough to pick it up for 15 bucks. So I'm estimating that I'm probably going to not get much more than $30 for this, but like I said, it was a learning experience for me, having never sold Fire King before, and it'll give me a chance to look closer at the comps and figure out the ones that are a lot more desirable than this one, assuming this sells. At the estate sale, I picked up 8 of these, and these are called Fireproof Porcelain Le Fawn by L. Leroux, and they are all made in France. All of them are stamped. Every single one of these are called pots de creme, and so every single one of them are in great condition. There is only one that has the slightest issue, and it is that there is a chip on the underside of this handle, and it's small. So I don't think I'm going to put them in a lot of 8 because of packing and shipping. But I do think I'm going to do 2 lots of 4. And so I paid $20 for the whole lot. And when I did a quick comp search on El Leroux, they sold well and kind of on the high side for what I was paying for them, thinking that I could just part them out. Well, size matters in things like this. And so because I was just doing it quickly at an estate sale, I didn't realize the pieces were way bigger than this. So These are probably going to bring me about $40 for all 8 of them, maybe a little bit more, but I'm trying to be conservative in my estimations. So again, it still fits the bill for doubling my money, but guessing it's not going to be a quick sale either. There's not that many people looking for these things, but there's only one listed and one sold, so who knows? Who's worth giving it a shot? I did a quick comp search there on this Kushi tea, and no, sorry, Kuzmi tea. These are 3 brand new sealed, whoops, containers of tea. And so when I looked at the comps, I figured, I think I paid about $3 for this, and I figure I can probably get somewhere in the $15 to $20 range. I don't know how expiration date is going to impact it because they are expired, but it is only tea. This is the Kuzmi tea 1867 from Paris, and it is English breakfast, French vanilla, and Earl Grey. So not really sure what to expect, but I like interesting things like these, and it had the cutest note in the inside. It said, to Dear Dar, which I guess was the nickname of the person who was having the estate sale, who is still alive, by the way. This is a thank you for all you do for me since you don't like candy. I got this at the Plaza Hotel in New York, and it was all in a child's handwriting. It was precious. So that was another selling point, which really shouldn't be a selling point, but it just intrigued me, so I picked it up. Okay. This is one of my favorite pickups. I wish that they weren't in such a small size. These are Merrell's, and they are called the, I'll flash it up there, something glove. Track glove, something glove 6. And they are basically a barefoot type of running shoe. And I don't really know what that means since I'm not a runner. I don't know if it makes you feel like you're running barefoot or if you're supposed to not wear socks in them. I don't know. If you know what that means, let me know, because it says Merrell Barefoot, if you can see that in the inside there. However, these are brand new with the tags, even though they're lacking a box. And I'm estimating that I'm going to get about the $40 mark for these. She charged me $7.50. These were originally $15. These were at the kids' consignment sale, and I got them for half price, $7.50. This was only $1, and these things resell for about the $12 mark. And she had a bunch of other Matchbox cars, which I really don't sell a lot of cars. I picked this up because of the Pearl Harbor theme, and I thought this is probably somewhat collectible, and it is somewhat collectible, not by any means rare or anything like this. And some of the other versions that Johnny Lightning puts out go much higher, but I thought that was a good pickup for $1, and then I was able to score a bunch of Hot Wheels cars for my prize box, so that was good. I love Crane's paper, and this was just adorable with this Scotty dog. And even though the cover is a little bit aged, it is brand new, unused. All the cards are there. They're just blank little Christmas notes. Super, super cute. And there's 10 cards with 10 envelopes, so I thought that was worth picking up for $2. This was only $1. I picked this up. This is a vintage sealed package of drawing board greeting cards. And there's not a lot listed, not a lot sold, but this is something that's so easy to photograph, ship, and store that this is kind of a no-brainer when I can find it at a good price. Okay, and then the last couple of items are clothing. So these all came from the consignment store, and they were all half price. So this is a Pokemon pajama top in a size adult extra large that is new with tags, and it has these matching fleece pants. And it is also Pokemon branded. So it's not like it's a knockoff. This is the Pokemon branded pajamas. These should probably sell for about the $22, $23 mark, somewhere roughly around there. And I paid $5 for the set. Then I love Michael Simon, and usually when I pick up Michael Simon, it is going to be an embellished sweater. This is not. It is like a faux suede skirt in a size medium, I believe. What size is it? It doesn't say. How is that possible? No, it's got to say it somewhere in here, right? Well, we're going to call it a medium. I'm sure it's here somewhere and I'm just missing it. It's got a little side zip, new with the tags. Probably just going to get about $15 for it, but I paid only $2.50 for that. I have picked up these jackets by Choices before, and I have moved every single one of them. And this one I just loved. It's like Florida Golden Girls Grandma. What do they call that? Cottagecore? Grandma core? I don't know, but it was cute with a little bit of zebra and some little sequiny action going there. So I thought this was going to speak to somebody. And this is a size large. And I paid only $2 for this. And then the last item is just this new without tags, size large, no, size triple extra large. If you can see that, Avia workout shirt. And I picked it up mainly because of the size, but also because of the thumb holes. This was only $1 too, so not a bad cost of goods. Okay, I think I got everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. It was just a light day for thrifting. I mean, it doesn't help with the weather and with also with those estate sales both being the last day. Oh no, I guess one of them was the second day, but not being the first day. So a lot of the stuff is picked over. I don't need to tell you that those Tiffany luggage tags were gone. Gone. I knew they were going to be. And also the Ralph Lauren corduroy blazer was gone. And that was another item that I kind of had my eye on. But it's okay. I did enough to get through to the next week. I have got plenty in my death pile to get listed. And I'm trying really, really hard to just consistently list every single day so that I have plenty listed for Q4, which is just a couple of weeks away. And thank God, because Q3 has been really, really stinky, at least for me. And I feel like it's been stinky for everybody because I see a lot of the posts on Facebook, the Facebook group thing for resellers, and everybody's pretty much lamenting about the same thing. So hopefully things are going to pick up in a few weeks. Fingers crossed. All right, guys, that's everything for this Thrift With Me video. As always, hit subscribe down below if this is your kind of content, and I will catch you next week. Bye, guys.